Hi, my name is Travis Torme and I'm a criminal defense lawyer in New Jersey. This video is about my specific strategies for fighting restraining orders in court. In order to get a final restraining order issued in New Jersey, they have to prove three things. The third and final element is that the alleged victim is reasonable to be in fear for their safety, meaning that there is grounds for this person, the alleged victim, to be afraid of you, the person who the restraining order is issued against. Obviously, there's a number of ways to establish that. Number one, based on what happened in this case. If there was a significant assault and major injuries occurred and the person went to the hospital, that could potentially show that a reasonable person would be in fear for their safety. Or, number two, if there's a prior history of domestic violence, if there are 10 police reports and a number of criminal charges that were filed and then dismissed, and a long history of violence between the parties, then it's reasonable for this victim to be in fear for their safety. On the other hand, if this is a harassment, alleging harassment, and this person calls me names all the time, and this person called me names in the past a lot of times, well, that's fine. That might be able to establish harassment. That might be able to establish a prior history of harassment, but there's no reasonable fear for the person's safety. If he calls you names, he or she calls you names and harasses you, you can file a criminal charge against them. That's fine. But that doesn't mean that a restraining order should issue. You have to be in fear for your safety. That's the necessary element. As a result, as a defense attorney, I have to show the judge that the person is not in fear, that in fact, he or she is calling our person and wants to argue and is not afraid of them and goes to their house and goes near them and is not acting the way a scared or a person acts as if they are in fear of someone. If I can do that, the third element is not established and the restraining order is dismissed. If you'd like to see the other two ways that I fight against restraining orders, you can click the links below. You can also visit my website. It's www.criminalLawyerinNJ. My contact information is there. You can email me, call me. I'm happy to give you a free initial consultation on your case.